Recently, I just set up the monitoring system on the cloud, the Control 13C for the one university. Here is generally I'm going to talk about it to maybe share my experience with you so you can use it to set up yours. This talk will be two parts. The first part we're going to talk about is the metrics and the monitoring metrics and also the template. So metric extension is another one for customized. This is for today's video. The system will have this 13C cloud control on Linux 7.7.7 with the database repository is the 12.2. Two topics. One, create a monitoring template and apply to the target. Also, this is the first one, how to create it. The second is export import to create the two between the systems. The second is about the metrics extension, how to deploy it, and also the way export import from one system to another. Here's the first one. The first one is the template called the monitoring template. Monitoring template is you can use the worker one, but that one probably do not have control on it, but I always write it myself. Here is the type. We create this according to the target type. So usually here's all of them will be good for one university, school, or the company. The first one is like an agent. You got a monitor agent because agent on host. Without agent, you cannot talk to OMS, right? And also we have Tomcat servers. We have applications. We can ASM is the storage management we have. We have a rack system. So there's cluster ASM, cluster database, cluster application. Of course, we have database instance. Unfortunately, we still have old worker form. And host is everything you have to based on. Listeners. We're still doing the web server. So this part, HTTP server, WebLogic server, WebLogic cluster domain servers. Also web cache. But recently we'll create one is using the PDB. Usually this is good enough if you can create all of them, but you don't need to use all of them. You probably just need to use the several of them if you need to. For example, if you only have a database instance is the one you only need. Of course, you need an agent for sure, right? But if you say you manage web servers, you may have Tomcat server, you may have WebLogic server, but you don't need the others. If you don't have the rack system, you don't need the cluster ASM database or something. So it really depends on what your system. But only things I put here is for the company. For company general, have all of them here will be good enough. Here is the place you can set up your threshold to say get what you want, what you don't want. Okay, here let's talk about it, this steps to create it. When you log in, you go to Enterprise and you go to here called monitoring template. Click on the monitoring template, you got next screen. Here's nothing. Click on create. The next one you have something campaign. You can pick the target as the base to create your template. Say you can create like say agent, host or something, right? Target. But you also can target type. So here we'll use a target type. Each type will have one template. So for example, we chose the first one is agent, right? We select agent. The next one, go to the next page, or just click on OK. So when you click on OK, it generates this template already there. But template inside is a workable default. You may want to change it. In that case, you click on the agent. The edit is available to you to edit it. When you click on edit, you got next page. Here is the way you set up a metric threshold. This is long process. You can go through all of them. Each are different. You set up different values, warning level, critical level. Those are levels used later in your incident rules. When you modify the threshold, you click on OK. You're done with it. You do same way, exactly the same way. One by one. Set up the threshold for all of them when you need it. Right? When you have this one created, like I already have this one, right? But it's only template. It's not really take effect on your system. In order to use this template on your system, you have to apply it. Here's the step how to apply it. To apply this template to target, for example, if you choose the agent. When you choose the agent, you click on here, apply. When you click on apply, the next screen, you need to find which target you're going to put on it. Click on add. When you click on add, let's give you a list of all of choice. What do you have here, right? And you select those one. What you want, you can select only one or select all of them. When you select all of them, or you got one, and then you just save it. And when you save it, the screen will be looks like here. You can find underneath here used to be nothing, but you have all of them list. You find what you want, click on finish. Now you already get this one, agent applied on the agent what you want, right? You do similar step for all of template one by one. Find what you want to apply to, which target you're going to use this. When you finish, you're done. It's going to generate according to a threshold, generate the warning level or critical level. The last two levels are going to use in your incident rules to give you notification. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is after creation this, apply this one, right? How do you do it? It's an easy way. If you already have, say, like two systems. One system is the cloud control to manage your test system, but you already have another one, cloud control system to manage your production. You create everything already on test. By now, you try to move to production. What are you going to do? Are you going to go through all of the steps one by one and taking your time? No. There's another way we can do it. We're using export import. We export from your test cloud control system and import to your production cloud control system. You're done. It's an easier way. Let's try to what we can do is, say, for example, we have one created called database system. It is on test cloud control system. The next one, we click on action. Here's we're choosing database system, right? Click on Action, Export. When you're done that one, there's one file. It's created on your server side, saved somewhere. Usually it's in download directory. And then you log in another cloud control, say like production cloud control 13C. Then go to the monitoring template. You do the same thing. You do not have anything here, right? Click on Action, Import. When you finish this one, it asks you, say, where's the file? You pick up the files, which one you export from your test system. And then you click on OK. When you click OK, you will find the system is now imported to your production system. Okay, so here is the one is generally for this talk I will give you two things about your matrix, the thread, also your metric extension, so how to use it, how to deploy it, this kind of things. You already know how to do it now, right? The next talk we're going to talk about it. The second part is we try to apply this one onto the incident rule. Incident rule will be using what you set up here to create alert. And also I will going to give some tips because when you do the alert, you're going to get a lot of information. Someone you really don't need to, how to get rid of it, to avoid it. See you next time. Bye.